In this video, I want to talk about some tips for long distance home buying. I have helped a number of clients move to the area from distance. Some it might be for a vacation home, so part-time residents, but also there's some that are moving here permanently. Some who are retired and some who are still working. And so I thought it'd be helpful to sort of give some tips for long distance home buying. The first one, and really the most important one, is to hook up with a local real estate agent early on. Even if you're not ready to make a visit to the area, although hopefully you've been to the area so you know a little bit about the area, but even if you haven't, hook up with a local real estate agent early on. They can get you information on the communities that you're interested in, the cities and towns, the neighboring cities and towns. And so they can really help make that easier. You can let them know what your concerns are, what your priorities are in terms of home and community and things like that. And they can start sending you properties that match that criteria. And even if it's several months out, what it'll tell you is what's happening in the local market, how much you can expect to spend for what you really want. It might help you determine, well, you know what, we got to take some things off our must-have list because home prices are more expensive where we're looking to move to, or maybe home prices are less expensive where you're looking to move to here in Florida, and you can add some things to your must-have list to narrow your choices down. So that can really be a helpful thing, working with that local agent early on. Also, they can help you just kind of know what things you need to set up, what things you need to focus on. They can even visit homes and do video tours for you. You could do live tours. They could send you video of a home they toured for you, video walkthroughs. So there's all kinds of things they can do for you, and they sort of are your local right-hand person. So that's really can be helpful. The second thing you can do is start calling for estimates. Once you kind of know where you want to move, you can start pricing out moving companies that will safely transport your belongings. Remember to read the fine print so there's not a separate fee for them to actually deliver your belongings, as there was a fee for them to pack them up. You can price the pods, you can price full service movers, price U-Haul, etc. And then you might even have to price in storage if there's a lag between when you get your home moved out of wherever you're moving from before you can move into your home in the new location here in Florida. There might be some storage costs. Make sure you price all of that out and have an idea of what your move is going to look like, just so you have an idea of what your costs are going to be. Make a plan and stick to the schedule. There's lots of pieces to a long distance move. Make a task list early on. Stick to your list, stick to your timeline. Check things off so you know what you've accomplished and what you still have left to accomplish. My brokerage actually offers a moving concierge service, so if you want to participate in that, it's free. But you can get help with these tasks of setting up moving companies, setting up your utilities when you arrive here in Florida. That can all be very helpful. Decide whether you want moving insurance. Things get damaged in moves, especially long distance moves. Also to check to see if your automotive and home insurance plans cover moving, because sometimes they do as well. Create an inventory and packing system. It can take a little longer to pack up if you do it this way, but you'll thank yourself when you go to unpack. Make sure you have some boxes that you're going to move with you. Maybe they don't go in the trucks, so that you have the ability to have your necessities right there in easy access, and you're not trying to open up several hundred boxes to figure out where something you need is. So pack and include some tools in there in case you need to put together furniture, or whatever things you might need to do in your new home. So make sure you have sort of those necessities packed that you can bring with you. Also consider moving during the off season. If there's lower demand for the moving services, you may be able to get a deal for those moving services. Lots of people move during the spring and summer. So there's high demand for those moving services, and that may mess with your timeline if you don't get on this early and book early. It just may not be that movers are available when you really want to move. But additionally, it's going to cost you more because demand is high, and we're back to supply and demand again here. Whereas if you move during the fall and winter, when less people are moving, you may be able to get some discounts, and you'll probably be able to pick your time a little bit more easily. Anyway, I hope these tips for a long distance move are helpful. If you're considering a long distance move to Central Florida, happy to talk you through it. Give me a call. Let's talk. Let's make a plan. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd love to have you on here. Have a great day, everybody.